Hello everyone, back with another little video, and as you can tell it's pouring down rain, but I am here on the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. I'm gonna take a little hike down to the 271 shelters and check that out. Hope the rain slows down a little bit, but if it don't, it don't. I brought my little pocket-sized umbrella and I got a rain poncho on, so I think I'll be all right. But we're going to take a walk down to the shelters, show you them, and just enjoy the little bit of time that I have to take a little hike today. The reason why I brought the little pocket-sized umbrella is just so I can protect my phone. It's not really for me as much because I have the poncho on. It's basically so my phone doesn't get wet. So alright, so we're at the shelters, the 271 shelter area on the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. I'll show you in just, and then I'm going to hang out in the one of the shelters for a little bit. A little work hammer. Guess that's a log splitter. Here's the restrooms. That's the men's restroom there. I have other videos of Route 56 and Route 30 shelter areas along the same trail. All the shelters, all the restrooms along the whole trail, they're all the same. All built the same and everything. Just different setups, different locations and stuff. Here's your clean up after your pets. There's the ladies' restroom. Right there. So let's walk down here and I'll show you the shelters that I like at this section is the ones up in the back, up in there. We'll get to them in a minute. This is say if you don't want to stay in one of the shelters, you can throw a tent up right here. This is like a tent site, or you can stay in the shelter. But that's up to you. This is all tent site. This picnic table. Now, if you don't want to go far to the restroom in the middle of the night, this would probably one of these two shelters right here, or else that one right there would be your pick, because right there's the bathrooms, so you wouldn't have far to walk. For the ladies anyways. Guys, I don't think it really matters. They just pee on a tree or something. Alright, here's one of the, this is shelter number 5. There's your fireplace. Hang up your stuff right there. Somebody forgot their earrings or whatever laying on the shelf there. But this is cabin 5. And then you come down this to cabin number 4. This is shelter 4. I keep saying cabin. This is shelter 4. And then there's a trail right there that takes you back to a tent site. Again, if you don't want to stay at any of the shelters, you can go back in there and there's a place where you can set up tents or hammocks, whatever you like to sleep in. Go up this way. And then here's shelter number 3. This is shelter 3. So you got 5, you got 4 down there, 3 here, and then of course the men and ladies restroom over there. But I like these. I like this shelter up here. This one up here in the back's my favorite. And then right there, I don't know if you can see that right there, but that's a water pump. Like a pump. I don't know if it works or not, but these are my 2 favorite shelters here. You have a lot of space to put up some tents if you don't want to stay in the shelter. But you got that shelter over there. I think that's that's shelter number 2 over there. And this is the one I like. Shelter number 1. Right here. And then back that trail I think is more, I think that's another spot back in there where you can set up tents. But this is my favorite shelter, the one that's tucked up in, away from all the others. So it's pretty cool. Down there. So I got my stuff hanging up to dry off a little bit, drip dry. Just gonna sit here and relax for a while, and just gonna sit here and relax for a little, enjoy the scenery. Make sure there ain't no snakes laying down in there. Or up underneath that little lip right there, because I can't stand rattlesnakes, but yous already all know that. Alright, so here's my view. Then if you want to cook something to eat, which I have food and stuff in my backpack, but I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to make nothing. But you know, you got your little grate there or whatever. And once my phone looks like the picture's not coming up really good. But anyways, yeah. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. Sit here for a little bit, relax, let my poncho dry off a little bit, and probably go for a little hike before I call it and head back out. But I wanted to show you the shelters. I figured since I'm going to be out, like I said, I got a video of the Route 30 shelters, Route 56 shelters. And I figured since I was in the area and I was going to hike down here, and I'll just make a little video of the 271 shelters. So that's what I did. So I'm going to sit here and relax, enjoy the peace and quiet for a little bit, and I'll catch you in a little while. Alright, I'm hiking out from the shelters. I just saw a little whitetail buck right up in here. He was sitting there watching me. I tried to get a picture of him, but he took off. Too quick for me. But that was nice to see anyways. Be nice to get a little video clip of a bear. A lot of bear in these woods. It'd be nice to get a picture or a video like that. So I'm just hiking back up out from the shelters, and it kind of stopped raining. I mean, there's stuff. It's still drizzling. I don't know if it's still like raining, like drizzling, or if it's just what's coming off the trees. But it is what it is. See you in a bit. Rain still stopped, which I'm very thankful for. I mean, it starts to rain and then it stops. Mainly it's just falling off the trees. So still cruising along here. I don't think there's any views in this section. like overlooks or anything like that. Nothing like that. So it's basically what you see, a trail through the forest. Got some old cut roads, goes up through. I like it when the forest is like really got that foggy look. It's really cool. So keep on trucking, I guess. Good thing I always keep them in my backpack anyways, but got the old gaiters on. You got some of them people, oh, I'm an ultralight hiker. Yeah, okay, well, go ahead and do your ultralight hiking. And then when you get yourself into a predicament, twist an ankle or do something, and you're not prepared out there because you're an ultralight hiker, you have water and a snack in your pack, it's not going to do you no good. I keep everything in my pack for all occasions because you just never know. Yeah, my pack might not be considered ultralight, but I'm prepared. Because when you're hiking, I mean, especially long distance trails where you're going to be hiking for days, oh well, I'll get stuff when I come to a town. Yeah, what if you don't make it to that town? What if something happens? So it's always best just to be prepared with everything. Even if it means a little extra weight. Even on day hikes. Like what I'm doing today. I'm doing a day hike. But I have everything in case it has to turn into a overnight hike. Or something happens. You know. Again, especially when it's wet out. Slippery rocks. Slip, fall, twist an ankle, do something. And you're, you know. So I always bring everything. So I'm really glad it rained this morning when I was here, or early this afternoon, earlier when I got here, and was hiking a little while. It was pouring. Okay, so I just came down off the mountain from the trail onto this connector trail that came down off the mountain and came. If you go that way, that takes you back to the shelters. But we're going this way back to the park and where I parked. So you could probably hear the trucks in the distance. I'm getting close to the parking area now. So that was the 271 shelters along Lower Highlands hiking trail. I hope you enjoyed the adventure. It was a little wet, but it turned out to be pretty nice. I can actually see blue sky in some spots now, although it's getting evening, but turned out to be pretty nice. So I'm just about at the parking pad, and I'm gonna head on out of here. So hope you enjoyed the little adventure, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.